Do you want to do the intro then?
Oh?
Did you say no? Okay,
I'll do it.
I
I can do it.
Want to do it at the same time?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Set,
go.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Questionable Advice. My name is Heather Winter, and this is
Kim
McVicar. And our guest today is
Kari Assad.
Yay!
That was probably the most annoying intro of all
God,
time.
I can't wait for everyone to hate us for that.
Yeah.
I hate us for that, so that's fine.
The only people I don't like speaking in unison is the Weasley twins. Everyone else I like. I think it's
Weasley
funny.
twins?
Yeah.
Who are the Weasley twins?
From Harry Potter.
I never watched Harry Potter.
Good for you.
It's because they
It's a
have
curse.
this magical way of going. They would finish each other's sentences in a way where you're like, "Who the fuck am I?" You know.
Yeah, but it was scripted.
It was scripted.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't like it. Is in the books I thought they were hot. They're like bad boys. They skip school, and in the movie they're like dweebs.
Oh.
I'm like, no,
These are dudes?
These are men.
Huh.
These are men.
Like
Let
grown
them-
men?
Yeah.
They're
Well,
they're teenagers.
Yeah, they're like senior high school.
I was a teenager too. I'm not like preying on them.
I mean, they were cool. They were very pranky, you know.
Yeah,
they were very like
cool.
They were like the rebels of the
bad
Harry
boys.
Potter
I
fucking
went through
Hogwarts.
this phase where I wouldn't watch anything that everybody was watching.
That's
like anytime everyone was like,
yeah.
"You got to see this," I was like, "Nope." Unless Sandra Bullock was in it, then
Yay, Sandy.
everything's off the table.
Wait, unless Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
was
because I
in it?
love her.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah,
watch anything she's in.
Yeah.
It's a big miscongeniality.
Yeah. But I Speed. Let's start with Speed. Congeniality.
Speed. Are you kidding me? What an underrated movie, I think.
She's so good.
She's so good.
Yeah.
That whole movie is so good.
The only one I didn't like that
crazy.
she did was the one in space, and it's just because she messed up her face too much.
Did you like Ocean's 8?
Interstellar.
All of that. Yeah,
I liked Ocean. I thought Ocean's 8 was fun.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought
Ocean's
we
8.
had a fun time.
Yeah, I was like, how come the women only get one? Like we should have had 11 through 13
I
as
have
well.
some bad news for you. Women always get that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Comedy
women get
specials, they might change now, but originally, the original contract for stand-up comics that are ladies is men would have to do 55 to 58 minutes for like a Netflix or whatever HBO special kind of thing, and then the rest would be like credits and all that. Women had to do 63. And so it's like, wait. So women have to do more
literally
time
more
for less
for
money.
less.
And this is why everyone's like, oh, women talk too much. And it's like, oh, because they make us.
Yeah.
Like they literally, that's literally in the contract. Because algorithm, like who's ever the gods who are paying attention to like what needs to sell. It's
Yeah.
a certain time frame for people to watch.
It's also like we have to talk fast before you cut us off, too. You know? We're like, wait.
Something important to say.
Yeah.
I forgot what it is. I forgot what it is.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
So women do 2 hours of material in 63 minutes, while men do half an hour of material in 55 minutes.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
gotta stop and stay.
Got it.
And then they get to come back. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
And then they're the greatest of all time, and the women are like, I'll put on 4 more, and they're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We have some audience questions that anyone can answer. I even looked at you, Ryan, if you're really feeling inspired today. What's the worst thing to hear while getting a tattoo? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
This is permanent.
Yeah.
This is permanent. You're like, whoa, I thought it was in a henna shop.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to get this?
Oh, yeah. Are you sure it would be really rough?
What about, wait, did anybody clean this?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Oh.
I don't know how to spell that. Yeah, I know Chinese writing. I know Chinese writing. Didn't Brittany have that?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I know
Brittany,
Chinese
yeah, it was not the right word.
What happens if I messed up? You know?
Yeah.
Is your skin always this red?
Do you guys have tattoos?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have a bunch. You have the one on your hand that is,
Yeah. That everybody thinks I'm getting removed, and I'm not. I got this when I was.
Design.
It was just. It is by design, actually. Me and the tattoo guy, who I don't know why I thought collaborating with him was good. He did a terrible job, by the way. These lines, chunky as shit. But I was 21 and I didn't care. And I was like, I'm moving to California. I don't want to get a corporate job. I'm going for entertainment. Give me a hand tattoo. And then I moved here and got a.
And he got you like a waka one that you could like if you put lips on the bottom. Like
You know what's funny?
You should put like lips and make it a little hand.
I originally told him, I have paint on my hand, sorry. I originally told him I wanted a Rose because my middle name is Rose and I was gonna get it here and he's like, no, don't get it there. And then for some reason we moved to this spot, and then I don't know why he decided on this. I don't think he could do a rose. And he's like,
That might be the worst thing to say. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't do. You're getting a star.
yeah. He's like, I don't know, wouldn't stars be cool? And I was like, yeah, I guess.
But not even a full one. It's
No,
like-
it is
it's like
full.
a-
There's
oh.
shading. What you don't know is it's a
got it.
half star with shading on this, but I got it at 21.
It looks like you said you got it because you're like, I don't want to get a corporate job, and it looks like what happens after you decide to get a corporate job and attempt to remove it, like because of the half.
I wanted
It's
to get a
such a
tattoo on my foot
I have one on my foot.
so that whenever I dance barefoot, people would have something to look at that didn't want to be there. I was like, because there's always a dude going, why am I here? That's why I just wanted it so that they could go, is that a birth mark? No, that's just a turtle. That was going to be a turtle. I never did it, though, because apparently it's really dangerous. Where'd you get it on your foot?
I have my
I want
first
it on, like,
tattoo
my
was on my
toe.
foot. I have one. It's right here.
Oh, I think you can do there. I
Me
wanted
and
it on
all
my
my-
big toe, and it was like, you're going to lose moment.
It
like,
was
feeling
a
in your feet.
friends thing. Me and all my best friends, we all got matching dragonfly tattoos that are like this big, and yeah,
Where are you from?
Ohio.
And it was like the Ohio crew.
It was just 4 of us. Yeah, I don't know why we decided on this weird
Dragonflies? Are there even dragonflies in Ohio?
On the lake?
Yeah, on the
Okay,
lake. Yeah,
okay,
you get it.
okay.
Where are you
I just
from?
felt like snow.
I've spent time in Minnesota. I'm part Minnesotan, I like to say.
So you
Just
know,
Canadian.
you know what it's like.
Yeah, I know
Canadian
the
lake.
lake. Yeah. I know the lake. I'm familiar with 10,000 of them. Yeah.
10,000 of them. That's
Ooh,
funny. Yeah.
Sorry, I just read a question. Do you think our dreams are real in another reality? I feel like you would say yes to this.
I
This is
love
so
that
Heather.
question.
Whoever wrote this is for Heather.
I love that question.
It's so for you.
I love that question. Are our dreams real but in another reality?
That's crazy.
First of all, partially I hope not.
Yeah,
because I've
what-
had some fucked up dreams.
Also, what happens to people who don't dream? Does that mean
Maybe they're in their
They're
first
new?
reality.
Yeah, this is the first go
my
around.
sister always says that I'm new.
You're
Like
new
she believes in
here.
like reincarnation, or I don't know if it's reincarnation. I'm putting words in her mouth,
No,
but it feels like
yeah.
she believes that you come back.
This is the
Yeah.
And she
first
always is
time
like, "You're
around.
new at this."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, I'm having a good time. I'm not mad about it."
That's
I'm
like
not mad
a baby for the first time. You're like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been here forever. I'm like, Jesus Christ, when's the next one? You know?
I also feel like I've been here forever, and I'm getting a little bit of a break this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, like I'm like, okay, that worked out.
I don't know if I'm new or not, and I don't care, but I plan on not learning anything ever.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds like new.
Because then
Yeah.
you can stay new.
Yeah.
And you can stay new.
The thing with that question, though, is that if that's the case, then that means nightmares must be in another reality
Yeah,
as well.
that's scary.
Yeah.
And that's scary. I've had some terrible nightmares. I've also
Do you
had-
believe in other realities?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like, it doesn't work in my brain. I like the idea of it, but I'm like, but how does
feel-
it work?
As someone who struggles with focus, I'm like, I only have time for this reality.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
If
is.
another reality is trying to seep in, I'm like, not right now. I can't. I'm being pulled into so many
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what I think annoys me about like time travel. And I'm like, I can't. Shut up.
That's
Everyone
what-
shut up.
that's
I
what
have to
annoys you
focus.
about time
yeah.
travel.
I'm like, I can't. I have the just right now is struggle.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I get that.
If my dreams are real in other reality, other reality me has been in college for a long time because all of my dreams are about being trapped in college.
All of my dreams are
Wow.
just doing the
Really?
dishes.
Trap-
They are. They're
Doing the
so
dishes.
bad. My dreams are literally like, oh, tomorrow morning I have to wake up and do the dishes. And then I wake up and I have to
That's
do
your
them again. I'm
dream?
so mad. My dreams are so bad that my reality's awesome.
Is that my reality?
But my dreams suck.
What?
My dreams are so bad. Like, my husband's dreams are like, he saved me. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I did the dishes.
Oh
Which
my
I
God.
won't do too.
Oh wow. I've had dreams that have you ever had a dream that you're like, I have no idea how I got there? And then you're like, I don't ever want to have that dream again. It's like, I think I had a dream where like I hooked up with somebody that I'm like, no. And I'm like, why did I? So if that's the case, I don't want that.
I've definitely had that dream.
You know?
Yeah, I've had dreams where I'm like having sex with people and it's like we both hate it, but it's
Yeah.
still happening.
Yeah.
Like as if it's a really bad dare, and everyone is just participating anyways. Yeah.
We need to get a dream specialist because I don't understand.
Yeah.
How
It's
they
not.
happen.
It's not like a consent issue. Like we've consented, but we're still
We
mad
consented
about
that we
it.
both
I don't-
hate this.
Yeah, we both really. I don't know. Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. I
What's the worst thing to hear from a therapist?
To hear from?
You're a therapist, I'm going to guess.
Well, I just started therapy, so this is
Oh, yeah,
really
I
easy.
forgot.
I hate this.
That's...
I'm like,
Just
I
a
can
nod?
nod at myself at home. What do you have to say?
I used to go to therapy and
Yeah.
I used to frustrate
Yeah.
me when she would say, feelings are just feelings. And I'd be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think one of the worst things I feel like you can hear from your therapist is when they say, "And how did that make you feel?" Because I feel like that it's like, bitch, that's why I'm asking
I like
you.
that you said,
Yeah.
I feel. After that, you said, I feel like I don't like that. You
Yeah.
used the word I feel.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
sentence.
I'm
Yes.
feeling like you should have fucking told me how I'm feeling. Like you should. I'm paying you to tell me how
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
I think it'd be terrible if they were like, you have a lot to fix. Day one, you're going to be coming back.
I almost preferred that sometimes.
Versus like, you're fixed.
Yeah, no, versus kind of like, and I'm just like I hate that. I hate if I feel like I'm filling time
Oh,
in
yeah,
therapy.
yeah.
Like I'm like, well, I can do this literally for free.
Yeah.
Like at home.
Yeah.
You know.
On a 5-minute open mic.
What
at
if it's
Hollywood
them
Comedy.
telling you their problems? Like, oh, girl, today. That'd be fun. I actually would like that.
I one time had to like quit a therapist because she was too anxious. Like she was going like this the whole time.
Oh, the leg shaking
And
thing?
like just like and I was there for anxiety, like panic attacks. So I was like
Maybe she
this.
was trying to mirror. And
Yeah,
be like,
I was like, well, the panic has stopped, but not in a good way.
I don't know. I so far have had one session, and that session.
This is the group one on the.
No. I
the
had
real
my
one.
first.
Okay.
Like.
Also, don't disclose it. I know you don't care, but I just.
I mean, I'm not going to disclose what but it was I've never ever done therapy, and so the first one I was like, I don't know what I was expecting going into it. I don't know if I was just going to go in and she was going to be like, hello, and I was just going to be like, here you go, and just unload on her with all of my issues. But we didn't. It was very much like just getting to know each other, and in my mind, partially I was like, okay, like this is a lot of back and forth talk. But then I was like, okay, this makes sense. She's trying to get me comfortable. She doesn't want me to
Try
just
to
be
make
like this
me cry.
random. You're trying to make me
But
cry.
this is also my early 20s, and
Oh,
I
I
was
could
like
cry
not
on a
okay
dime.
with that.
My mom,
Wait, is your therapist? We got problems.
no,
We got problems.
no, if anything,
That actually would be my biggest fear from a therapist.
If
I'm
you're-
your mom.
I'm your mom.
We all know I'd be
What
saying,
are-
I'm your dad. And I'd be like, Papa? I guess there can be male therapists. Got it in there. Figured it out.
I don't like male therapists because my mom had one that was nuts, and she'd have joint sessions, and he would basically just yell until you cry.
What?
And like you'd have to bring a photo of yourself when you were younger, which is hilarious because you're a child, so you're still young.
Wait, you had to do therapy with your mom?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I could do that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I love my mom, but I can't
I
imagine
also-
listening to my mom unload
She
about
just said
anything
he
I
would
did.
Yell at you until what would he
It
say
was
to you?
it was like he was trying to break you to build you back up. It was like in retrospect very abusive, but that's like my mom's type of
Therapy.
healer.
Oh.
Like
This is
she's
different.
found doctors that way, like
Wow.
a ton.
So she just likes to be yelled at, and then she finally it like clicks
It's like
for her.
her
and then she's
kink.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
her
I don't
kink.
think I need to be here for this.
I
Yeah.
think the world's worst therapist would be like, I'm not a therapist.
Yeah.
I'm just in your
Yeah.
Like,
It's like the
I
janitor.
just escaped the prison.
Yeah.
So funny. There was a time in my life I would have loved that because I was forced to go to therapy. So I'd be like, we can just hang in
Oh
here
my
together,
God, yeah.
you and me.
Yeah. I was forced. You're like,
Yeah.
please don't be a therapist. Please don't be a therapist.
If you had to get banned from one store, which would it be? Ooh. If I had to get banned, so it'd be a store I don't like?
I think you'd be a hero if you're banned from Target right now. Because then
Yeah.
you can be like, I was
Yeah.
banned.
Yeah.
I got mad at the display.
But also, like, yeah, how did you? If I got banned getting to take a bunch of stuff, at least I got all that stuff.
Oh, so you're stealing is how you're getting banned? You've already decided.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
I'm getting
Oh, yeah.
banned from,
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Oh, when I was younger, I was
Collective.
See,
five
I
finger
feel like I'm
discounting
getting
everything,
banned for a
man.
different reason. I'm getting banned for like being too pretty. I'm kidding.
You are too.
First of all,
Girl, you can't
First
come
of all,
here because you're
could
too
get-
pretty.
That sounds like
That's what you get banned at Walmart for. That's not Target.
or
Come
like
you
on.
have two pairs of shoes on. You gotta
Yeah.
go.
Spencer's. Remember Spencer's
Yeah.
in the mall? They would ban you for being too pretty. I feel like.
Yes.
Because
yes.
they're so mean. Like
Yes.
the girls
Or
at the
Hot
register
Topic.
are mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I get.
No.
I feel like Abercrombie would ban you for being too ugly.
Yeah, not white enough. They
And
do
not
do
white
that.
enough. Yeah, that's
I
true.
think now it's
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
But back
Dude, the
in the day.
documentaries on
Yeah.
that are crazy.
Yeah.
I used to be, I told you, I used to run one of the stores.
Yeah.
Really?
Like the Seaside store, which is like this, I used to run this one in Westchester and Seaside, which is like their biggest one. I ran the kids one, and it was like,
Did the
I
kids
was
have to walk
18,
around with their shirts off too?
but I was 18. I had no right to be in charge of like a business.
Yeah.
I mean, I was good at it, but like.
Were they like racist and stuff?
Oh, we had to grade people. Like I had to be like, an A means you're hot and you stand in the front of the store. A B is like, okay, this chick will fold the shirts and get it done, but she's like not perfect. And then a C is that you don't hire her, or they're in the back and they never get seen.
That makes so much sense.
I was a C with the personality. Like,
I feel like you do need an 18-year-old girl to do that, because who else would be mean enough to be
that's
like
true.
hot, not like.
Yeah, an adult male would be like, fuckable,
or an adult
fuckable,
man,
not.
yeah.
or an adult man.
Or,
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy.
What's
that I
the
would
craziest
be an
job you
What?
guys ever had? That's not a question from anybody. I'm just asking.
The craziest job. Oh God.
I did work at Target.
How was Target?
I was security.
Oh wow, that sounds funny.
Undercover.
Oh.
I hung out in the CD section. This was a while ago.
That's really fun though.
That is really cool.
Because
like, trying to
I don't know
think
if it's
about
still the same, but theft, you had to have somebody see them steal
Oh.
it. It couldn't just be like, I think that guy stole.
Yeah.
Because of all the legal rules in like a big corporation,
Right.
you have
Yeah.
to see them walk out with it and then half chase it. Like it's like this
Yeah.
weird like thing. So
Yeah.
I would just be the person who'd be like, they did it. I
Yeah.
saw it. And
Yeah.
not just on camera. And then I'd have to like,
Would you ever let a bad boy slide? You'd be like, whatever.
maybe.
Maybe.
That CD's really good.
He has a skateboard. Yeah, exactly. It's like your pickup line.
You like put your number in too. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Actually, I really liked catching people. I was very competitive about it.
Oh, I would love to do that. What about you? What craziest job?
I used to work at Kitchen 24 in Hollywood,
What's
and
that?
it was a 24-hour diner.
Oh.
And I was the late night shift worker, like exclusively, because I was pretty bad at my job. So like, they like, as long as you survive, like if you worked in the day, they would like be harder about like customer service. But if you worked at night, they were like, just get through the shift alive. And like people would fight in there, like we saw a curb stomp.
What?
once. Yeah, like very
What's
bad.
a curb stomp is when they like step on someone's face.
Yeah.
On a curb.
Yeah. I didn't fully see it, but I saw the foot raise.
It's like
and
some American History X type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hollywood's like not fun at night. Yeah, yeah. I was the hostess, and then I became the waitress. But that is how I met everybody that I'm friends with. That's how I met my husband.
Oh,
was
wow.
working there.
Wait, did he work there?
He's a music producer, so he'd come in with his like clients at like midnight, and he'd get an Irish coffee. So he was the coffee guy, and he came in with like all these. He would come in with rappers. He'd come in with like little businessmen. Like everyone was. I was like little business, because I remember being like, he's with different people. Like there's not like one group of people he's with. It's like always wildly different looking people all the time. And yeah, they called him the coffee guy.
The coffee guy.
Yeah.
Oh, because everyone has a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what mine is at Starbucks.
Mine is probably the chai girl at Groundwork Coffee, because I go and order a chai like all the time.
Every time.
Yeah.
A try girl.
They
just like
make
what
it
you
before
order.
I get there.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, that's service right there.
They're really good.
That's
I'm
service.
like, I was not nearly as good at this job when I worked a job like
But you
that.
had a husband, so
I got-
you were
yeah,
good
I-
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did
no.
something.
We would get in trouble for like making out during my shift. I'm like, it's good customer service. He's a return customer.
Yeah. He's just asking
Wait,
for
did
extra.
he tip you? Is this weird? Were you dating?
We weren't. No, actually, I was told he was not a good tipper, and so like when we started dating, I was like, you have to fix that. Like, I was like, don't embarrass me.
That is such a stressful thing when you're out with a friend or somebody
Yeah.
and you know they don't tip well.
Yeah.
And they're like, I got this. I have so much. I am the person who will go back in and put
Me
it on
too.
twice.
I hate it.
I'll be like,
yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom because I have
Yeah.
some friends that I know they're bad tippers, and it's
Yeah.
just like that's their culture or their thought
It
process.
just they didn't
Yeah.
think about it.
It's just the
Yeah.
way they're like 10% is what you give, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not what you
I'm
give.
like that too. I'll like, because you don't want them to be.
I don't want
like,
them to think that I think that they're a bad tipper.
Exactly.
You're a bad tipper.
Yeah.
I'll do that where I'm like, watching
What's
the
the
end.
you both have worked? What's the right tip? Let's
20.
learn. Let's learn today. What is the right
Minimum
tip?
as
Like for a good service, not like came out with my coffee before I asked for a service. Like just good
standard
service,
good
got my
service,
food
20%.
I wanted.
20%.
20%.
You have to piss me off a lot to not get 20% because
Yeah,
I'm pretty
same,
lenient.
Same, same. And I won't.
Yeah.
I won't go. Usually, I won't go less than 15, even if you're bad. Sometimes, if you're bad, there's times where I've sat down and a server I could already tell clocked me as somebody they're not going to give a shit about.
Oh.
And if that's the case, I end up tipping more because I want to be you should never judge somebody.
That's fun.
But yeah, you have to be, and because I work in that industry, I take a lot into consideration. If I can tell that they're stressed and busy and running around, I'm like.
What about when someone, if you go to a bar and they get you your first round or something? I'm genuinely asking from you right now.
Oh. If the bartender buys the first round?
A lot of times there's certain bars, because I have a few that I go to, and they give me free drinks. And then I don't tip on, obviously I know not to tip on whatever the new bill is.
Right.
But what's the right amount?
I would say if okay, so if I walk into somewhere and they're going to give me a free beer, free drink right off the bat, I'm going to set a 20 down right away.
Right. Okay.
And they're going to be no, and I'm going to be that's for you. And then from there, if they charge me for drinks, I'll probably tip like $5 a drink. Or I'm just an over tipper, especially when it comes to bartending, because tipping $1 or $2 feels so little for me that even though it's that is appropriate on a $7 beer.
A pet peeve of mine at the Hollywood Improv in the lab has a bar in the back, which is I think a great I love that spot.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite spots because I like the bar.
Yeah.
I can't stand it when people who don't drink sit at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
It infuriates me where I'm no, just go sit with the people who don't drink.
Yeah.
It's okay not to drink, but this is for people who want the bartender.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel bad for the bartender.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm they don't want to get you a water.
Shout out to Brian.
Yeah, shout out to Brian Moses.
Yeah.
The best bartender in LA.
I don't drink anymore because everyone asked me not to. And but I have
I'm not listening if you're asking.
I have a problem where I'll order a Diet Coke from a bartender and I can they'll be don't worry, they don't charge me. And then I'm please charge me because I don't have any cash, so I can't give you anything. Just charge me.
They should put their Venmo stickers everywhere.
They really should.
That should be everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be smart. I don't think that the improv would allow it though.
But it's their tip.
I know, but
because they probably take a little. I don't know.
I don't know if it's pulled or how they do it.
Yeah, that's
but,
true. That's true.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of places where I'll be do you have a Venmo? And they're like, we're not allowed to tell you, but
yeah. Or if you ask them, they can charge your card $1, and then you can tip off of that.
We have in the lab we have found if we we're oh we didn't tip that bartender, we have gone we've done some sleuthing, found their Venmo and sent them
I guess
money.
just fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Just stalk the person.
That's true. Yeah, it's fine. Just check Venmo and see what their transactions are and match it up and give them some money. Whatever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
What's the saddest meal possible?
Saddest meal?
Yeah, and then we'll get into the other game that you have.
Okay. Saddest meal?
I think my meals are always sad, but I love them.
I tend to eat things that people find boring.
Me too.
So that's for sure. But there are all these protein recipes. Protein recipes have got to chill the fuck out. And I did try to make one, and it was very gross. It was like they were it's an egg white dessert. Here's the thing. It tastes like fucking eggs. And now it has a sweetener in it. And it was disgusting. Ew. It was so gross. And I got so excited to make it. And I was like, this is so disgusting. Maybe I made it wrong. It was you know how you whip egg whites into
and you
a
sugar
meringue?
or whatever? Yeah.
Okay, I guess I didn't whip it right. Because it was just the whipped egg white with a little bit of cornstarch. And then you bake it. But it just tastes like egg whites. What? It doesn't change the fact that it's egg whites.
And then
it's just a little
Did
fluffy.
you add any sugar or anything?
Well, you had stevia, but that is also not fantastic for your gut.
Stevia, gross.
Yeah. So that to me has been the saddest thing. Is trying to make let's just calm down.
Yeah.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Just eat what your body wants.
Just eat it. Yeah.
Also, I'll TV dinner.
Oh, sure.
Pretty sad meal.
I am a big fan of it's not on purpose. I never cook my rice enough. So I always eat crunchy rice. And my husband's like, "Are you eating crunchy rice?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because by the time I'm going to eat it, I'm hungry." Like today, I came in with a bag of meat because I was hungry. But I'm not hungry until I'm hungry, and then I'm hungry. Yeah, I'll go like, I don't want to eat. I need to eat now, or I'm going to die.
Have you been diagnosed with ADHD?
Probably.
I
wasn't paying attention. I've been to all those tests where they do all the things at you. I got extra time on my SATs, and I don't remember why.
If you were diagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah, I know I had to do stuff. I know I
was
get
put
out.
in a soft room for a long time.
I did take a different bus to school. I did.
Well, one time I was away for the weekend, and I had all these like jerky in my pocket, and I was explaining. I was like, sometimes what happens is I forget to eat, and then it feels like I'm gonna pass out. So to beat that, I tied all this meat to me, and and the person I was talking to was like, "Have you been diagnosed with ADHD? This sounds very ADHD."
But if I get diagnosed and I remember it, I don't know what I would do with that information. Like, it's useless as an adult.
I think you're supposed to take a pill.
Yeah.
I don't want to do drugs.
Yeah.
Unless it's
I don't know.
beer.
Is that considered drugs?
To me, it is. I don't want to change. Again, I'm happy. I'm a genuinely happy person, so I don't want to do anything with like what's up here because I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well,
if I was sad, I get it. It's different.
If it doesn't alter your lifestyle, then you're fine. Then you don't have to take anything.
I mean,
even
I
if you
could
are
be
ADHD.
better for others, probably. But as far as myself,
based off your husband's
I'm
nightmares.
happy. Yeah. Based off of every interaction I've had with everybody else, I feel bad for others. I'm happy.
You're like, I don't want to take the pill, but I guess I could do it for you guys.
Yeah, it'd be for you.
It'd be for you.
I feel like I need it for the opposite. I feel like I have like ADHD in the point where like I'll sit down at my desk to go do something, and then I'll just stare and be like, okay, I have 45 different things to do. Which one am I going to start first? And then I'll kind of zone out, and then I'll be like,
multitask, and I consider it getting a lot done at once. I just do more than one thing at once. So like if I have to get this one task done, I have 2 other tasks out, so that at least I'm constantly getting something done. And I'll trick myself to be like, okay, so you have to do this one thing, so I'll do this thing even though I don't want to do that thing. It like, I don't know. Is that, I probably do have ADHD.
I feel like there's like a cat loose in my brain or a toddler, and I have to constantly entertain that creature, and then I can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But that creature has to be entertained.
How do you
I have to
entertain the
play like a
creature?
stupid video game if someone wants me to pay attention to something.
Yeah.
Like if you genuinely want me to watch something,
Yeah.
I have to like have some form of tactile thing.
Okay.
And people get mad at me where they'll be like, you gotta pay attention. Like even during like really sad moments. I've had a small like.
Yeah. Mark's like that, yeah.
Like it calms me down.
Through years of growing together, I've learned to not be upset.
Yeah, I've had to tell people like, no, I need this.
Yeah.
I promise I'm focused.
That's okay, because I mean I do that too sometimes when I'm like going to watch something on TV. I almost like certain things. I'll be like, I also need to be like stimulated by like playing a game or something, and so I do that. But like when
I also think TV's getting more boring because they know people are doing that and they're repeating the pattern of the movie or the story. They say they're doing that now because they know people are on their phones. So it's like a they go, I go, they go, I go. So now we're all gonna end up doing.
I think
that.
we're all like pretty ADHD now. Like if we weren't before, we are now. Yeah, because of the constant interruption. Like our brain's used to it, and like once the dopamine hit, I'm just repeating TikToks. I have no real idea, but I like that's what.
But this is so. This reminds me. I used to visit somebody in prison a lot.
You just did that. Sorry, she just did that in such a monotone. She goes, yeah, and then you do this, and I don't know. I'm just repeating TikToks, and it's just, and I was like, oh, what? I was into it. I was like, what did she say?
Hey man, TikTok can be good.
Yeah.
But this is good because we're all talking not on a device.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this is like again. I used to visit somebody in prison, and I would always. A family member of mine was in prison.
Oh, okay.
And I would go visit.
The way you said that was like you were like.
I'm trying not to talk about.
I know, but I thought it was a lover.
Google it. No, just Google my name. You'll figure it out.
Google it.
Or don't. Whatever.
I'm gonna Google it.
Long story short, I always enjoyed it because there was no devices, no anything, and it'd be like 6 hours of just talking to somebody. And 6 hours is so long that in the beginning, it's like banter. And then like 3 hours in, it's delirium where it's like, do you think grasshoppers are thinking about fraud? Like, I don't know. It's just like crazy.
Yeah.
And then it gets back to like a place of like, hey, how are you doing? Like, it's like this whole like, I love it.
Yeah. I do think
I wish more people that I knew were in prison so we could kidnap.
well, speaking of prison, comedians, like I like road trips with comedians, even if you don't really talk or hang out after, it's weird to be like, oh, yeah, we had a road trip.
Yeah, yeah.
We drove 4 hours together and you told me about your dad.
Yeah.
You know, like even though we don't really hang out or whatever, like I feel like there's like a weird familial thing with comedians. It's like, yeah, we have spent large amounts of time together and have shared a lot of information.
Yeah.
So it feels like we know each other, even though on some level we really don't.
Right.
But on another level we do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we have time for which game. Which one do you want to do?
Which one do you have?
Which one do you want to do? We'll put it this way.
Okay.
One game is worst pickup lines, and we'll give the location, and we can all riff on what the worst pickup lines would be. And the other is...
Or it's make the villain a hero. So we have villains in here that you would have to defend into making them a hero.
I'm kind of curious
Let's
what
do
this
it.
is.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. These are going to
The
be...
exhale. Also, sometimes her idea of a villain is other people's not villain.
Okay.
Like there has been political swings in here where we've been like, oh, that's not
I know,
a
I
good
do
idea.
like to add a couple of things in there just to be like, what are people
The
gonna
first
say?
one, I even was like, well, why not? Yeah.
Oh, some of them I wrote in here, I was like,
Yeah.
are they a villain, really? Okay, go ahead and pick one.
Do you have
and
my
then-
dad? No, I'm kidding.
I should have wrote that.
Do I keep it down?
No, you can
Okay.
show it. You can look at it.
Okay. Spirit Airlines executives. Okay.
And we're making them good, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, okay, so you know what? I'm gonna be very for real. I'm gonna be so for real with you guys
So
right now.
for real.
I'm being so
Hashtag
for
for
real,
real.
IRL.
So for real.
I flew Spirit all the time, and I rarely had a problem. Like,
Really?
the seats do feel like they're built to make you uncomfortable. But besides that, we got there on time almost every time. I paid $100 round trip.
Not bad.
Like, honestly, I'm bummed because I think Frontier is far worse.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes.
The seats are
Yeah.
actually work. I have
Yeah.
done both. The seats are
And
worse.
they, like, Spirit does kind of measure your bag, but Frontier has those dramatic, like, bag examples before you board.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
They don't enforce it all the time, but it feels a lot more intimidating. And I also heard the Spirit executives like wrote a nice like email that was like, "Sorry, we tried." And it's like, well, at least they wrote the nice email.
That is nice.
Yeah.
We trying.
They tried. Here's the thing I have with Spirit is like, yes, when it first started out, it was wonderful. People were like, oh my God, this is so great. And then
Yeah.
they're like, oh fuck, we're not making money. This is why we have to charge, and started charging just the same amount. Like, granted, if you're flying short flights to
Yeah.
Oh, because then you have to add a bag, add a this,
Exactly.
add a
Yeah.
And it's the cost of your bags are more than your ticket was.
Yeah.
And that to
Right,
me, I'm
that's
like,
true,
how
yeah.
does that make any sense?
No, it is.
But Frontier is worse. You're right.
I have a backpack that a duffel bag looks like a backpack, so I slide through a lot on those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this color. I don't know why, because it's a different. It's different. Oh, Trump.
Oh man.
Megan, it's you.
Do you not want that one?
No. Trump is a good guy, right? This is what we're doing? Okay, Trump
This
is
is
great.
what we're doing.
Because he
It's
hasn't.
perfect that the Canadian
Yeah,
picked
he
it,
hasn't
you know?
kicked me out yet, so thanks, buddy. I love small hands. I'm kidding. I don't. He's very, very tall. What does he pass that people like? Drugs. He's passed some drugs. I'm not going to take them. The psilocybin.
remember.
He passed the psilocybin thing so that people who are PTSD, they can take drugs to not have that. He's vocal about comics that he likes or doesn't like, which is, as much as you guys hate in my Facebook, it really helps the algorithm. So, like, honestly, trolling works for both of us. And I hope he releases a comedy special when he finishes his tour as president.
I hope he releases a comedy special called "Similar Toilet Story as Elvis." Where he
Yeah.
just dies on the toilet.
Yeah, I agree.
He also,
I did the assignment.
when he's in office too, people donate more to progressive issues.
Oh, see,
You know what?
Great.
Yeah,
In a weird way, that's a good point
Yeah.
because he's like helping.
it's not. Yeah,
Yeah. No, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing
it.
assignment.
We're doing it.
There's an assignment.
Okay. Oh, I got the first one.
Oh, okay.
Bank robbers. Here's the thing. I think bank robbers are great because they keep big banks in check.
Yeah.
And you know what? Big banks should be in this list as well. Actually, they might be.
And most of them get caught. It's like one of the
It's actually
highest
very-
things that they get caught at,
Really,
right?
it's actually very easy to rob a bank.
But I heard it's the number one thing that gets caught.
I have no
I don't know
idea.
if that's right.
I
I met
worked
a
at a
guy on a
bank.
train once who robbed a bank. He told me he robbed a bank. My
Well,
sister
that's
and
how
I
he
were-
got caught.
No. He had
Well,
already
Chatty
been in. He was
Cathy.
out of prison, and he was talking to my
okay, he
sister
did his
and
time
I. We were
already.
in a different prison story. And we were just like,
Not the guy
he was
you're
like, I
visiting?
robbed a bank. We were both like, wow, that's cool. Like,
Listen, I worked at a bank for 5 years,
Okay.
and I have been robbed, and
did
I
they
have
catch
had
him
people.
or her.
It was a female, and
You go, girl.
I know, and I have been approached to rob the bank that I worked at by people, and they had like this whole plan to want to do it, and
Was that a close friend? Or?
No, it was somebody I met at a party.
It's never somebody close.
Never
you
somebody
know?
close, and I was like,
It's
first
never
of all,
somebody you want to do the favor for.
yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, robbing banks these days isn't the same as it used to be because they really don't have that much money in the bank for you to rob.
That's
It's just
so
not like it
funny.
used to be.
It's
Now it's all
not.
Bitcoin.
You
and-
walk in, you maybe walk out with like $100 grand, and that is not worth your life.
Yeah.
You know, if you're robbing a bank, you gotta get a mill at least,
Gotta
and you're not getting that in a bank.
No,
Did you there was that Robert Redford movie called The Guy with the Gun, and it's like him like robbing banks. I didn't see it, but it like gun violence was like an all-time high because it's like he walks into the bank and the premise is that he's
I like you held a
charming.
gun like you've done improv.
Oh.
She wasn't like this. She was
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
And then everyone's like, he was so charming, and I was like, is this the time? Is this the time for this?
And if you're gonna be robbed, I would rather be robbed by somebody
Yeah,
who's like,
yeah.
sorry.
I mean, Robert Redford.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so we at the end of the show
Do we-
always
oh, we're
wrap
done. We
it
don't have
up
time for
with
this.
like what we learned.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If we learned, which is
Did we
also-
learn anything?
What did I learn today? I feel like we did a lot. It was like speed rounds.
It did feel like I learned that Kim has a family member in prison.
No, he's not anymore.
That was mine.
And he was
too.
wrong.
Oh, was it? Damn it! I'm sorry.
He was wrongfully convicted.
Oh,
We got him out.
hooray!
We did get him out. It's a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yay!
That bank robber didn't rob that bank.
Yeah, it wasn't a bank robbery.
I learned you've been held at gunpoint.
I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't held at gunpoint. I wasn't held at. They didn't hold a
We
gun
just
to me.
flew by.
What
him.
did they do? They put a knife?
No. They. Yeah. I'm all like. No. It was more of like a scamming rob that they did. But so it's like I was robbed, but nobody ever walked in with a gun to me. But also. I would have probably done the same thing I did. I was behind bulletproof glass anyway, so
Yeah.
you know, I'm like, but I've been the branch that I worked at has been robbed. I just wasn't there that day, and then we've had really, dude.
She said yes to the guy.
If I
She
did it,
said, yeah.
I would be. Actually, the money would
Sitting
be spent.
here
I'm
right
terrible
now,
with my
yeah.
finances. What am I saying?
Okay, I learned that I probably have ADHD. As I cut you off to talk about it. Ryan, did you learn anything?
I learned that I tip way too little.
Oh,
You're younger too, though.
Yeah,
so that could be it.
I
yeah.
feel like I still have the college mentality.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
get away with this.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Well, yeah,
And the
you're.
bars I go to aren't exactly like prestigious, like.
But see, what you don't know yet is that the better you tip a bartender, the more you
free
end up
drinks you
getting in
get.
the end.
Yeah.
You get
Yes.
free drinks.
Yes.
You youngins don't go out though. You all
Yeah.
gotta get out there.
Yeah.
He does. He
Yeah.
does. He does.
You go out.
I'm keeping us alive.
Okay, then you got a tip, mister. Yeah.
Yeah, then you got a tip.
I just did a show where there's like a 20-year-old in the front, and I was messing around with him. But he was giving me eye contact, so I was like, oh, congratulations. And then my merch right now is pussy juice. Sorry for saying that, but it is. And so I went to throw it at him, and he's like, don't do it! He panicked. It's just hand sanitizer, but it's so funny to watch
Oh
this
my
kid.
god.
I was like, this kid is not ready. Do not do it.
That
He
is
was freaked.
wild.
I don't want
He's like, I don't want your pussy
He like,
juice.
and this other guy was like, I'll drink. And I was like, yeah, you creep. It was so fun. I gotta clip that.
I had a show where I was talking to the youth, and I did a joke about sex, and they like didn't really respond. And then as another follow-up joke, I was like, "You guys have sex, right?" And they were like, "Honestly, no."
There's like two different types of younger gens right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, thank you for
Interesting.
joining us.
Thank you
Yes,
for
thank
having
you for
me.
coming on. Thank you for watching.
Always message us your questions.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank
Bye.
you.